3 so. But anyhow, next up is Grid from the creators of Colin McRae Dirt, a game which gives the players the ability to rewind time after they crash and have another go. Something Colin McRae probably wished he could have done. Check it out. I do like the fact that Codemasters are now going for 4-letter words to describe their games now, like Dirt for thing, and this one's a Grid. But they could have chosen Good.
Or
it's
Dead.
actually a good game. No, I prefer the word good. So, yeah, it's race, rally.
Well, this one is actually quite a good racing game. I mean, it works quite well. It's you know, there's a lot of track. It's more of a track sort of thing.
Yes.
It's more of like a rival to you know, Gran Turismo or something.
Yes,
now, isn't it? Trying to squeeze its way in, or Forza. Trying to squeeze its way in there.
Yeah, but there's a lot of customisations you can get in the game. You can actually choose what name you want.
Yeah. It doesn't have my name.
It doesn't have your name.
It doesn't have Wesley.
No, it doesn't have Wesley. And guess what? It doesn't have Larry. I mean, considering this game was targeted for the American audience, you think it had a generic name like Larry on there?
Everyone in America is called Larry.
So
Larry David.
So what names have we got there instead, have we? Look, they got Lee. Oh, look, they've got Landon.
Oh, everyone's called Landon in America.
Who is called Landon? Have you ever, seriously, have you ever met somebody called Landon? I mean, honestly. Apart from that guy out of Star Wars. Or, no,
he was Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You got that
one. So, mate, yeah. So we're going to have to be looking at some of the racing here. Look, this is me driving, I think it's a Dodge Viper there.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
This is the San Francisco track.
Some of the handling is quite erratic. It's quite strong. So I mean, it's very touchy, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
It's very weird controls. You have to get round to it. If you hold down the accelerator, there's a severe amount of understeer. You can't drive the car for toffee. It just drives straight into a brick. You go straight in the walls, like all over the place. The second you let go of the accelerator, you just go vroom, 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 all over the place. Just oversteer. So from understeer to oversteer, and it's quite hard to get used to.
It does take a while, but
it takes a while.
One of the things I liked about the championship mode in this game is that you don't have to win. I mean, you create sort of your own team, don't you? You could choose like 3 patterns or whatever for your car.
Yes, but basically you have to work for, you make money for your own team by working for becoming freelance for other drive and race teams.
You don't have to win though, which is quite nice.
You don't have to. No, all you have to do is.
They're quite pleased if you come 10th.
Yeah,
well done. Give them a pat on the back. Have a cookie.
You have to participate. They give you money for participating.
At least you took part. It doesn't matter that you came last 5 times in a row. It's fine.
It doesn't matter. I drove round the pit lane backwards and run all the teammates over and that horrific murdering spree. You know, but you get your $4 grand. But there is, like we say, we don't know if you heard, we said in the intro, there is a nice new aspect to the game. Yes, you can rewind, because all the new cars in this game have been fitted with flux capacitors. Yeah, and basically it gives them the capacity and the ability to rewind time if anything goes wrong. So watch. You'll watch as Larry, and it's got damage mod on as well. What? Oh, mate. My spine is coming back out.
I'm okay.
Yes, look at me.
It's quite fun.
I am the racing equivalent of the Prince of Persia with my time-beating tyre.
If you do, like, it's not just if you crash necessarily, though. If you make a bit of a bad corner or whatever, you do get the ability to sort of sort it out, don't you? So, I mean, it helps. It's not really cheating, and in the pro mode, you don't get any rewind at all for it, really. No, you don't. But you know, I quite like.
Or if you can't be bothered to do rewind, just slam straight into your opponents and that. Yeah. Because it can be great fun. If you like really annoying, if you like annoying people online, this is the game for you because people will be screaming at you.
Don't wear out your brake pads. Just smash into another car.
Yeah.
That's what.
You know, I've probably been playing too much Burnout, to be honest.
Yeah. I like the fact it's got crash modelling. So
scores.
Well, I'm going to give this game a grand total of 3 out of 5. I think it's a good racing game. I'm not a massive fan of racing games.
It's a good game.
It's a good racing game.
If it's a good racing game, what are you going to get 3 then, eh? Justify yourself, Locke.
Because it's good, and what are you going to give it then?
I'm going to give it 4 because it's actually a very good racing game.
It's a very good one. 5.
If you get fed up with all these really anal, over-the-top, things like Forza and that, where you have to go all these stats and that, you really enjoy this game because
there's no cartoon.
It's more arcaded out sort of simulation games, but not as sort of arcadey as what do you say? Any other ones like
well, you can't think
PGR.
Don't worry about it.
So
anyway,
because there are arcadey ones.
And that's it for us for this half. Next up, we've got another couple of games which might take your fancy. Ninja Gaiden 2.
Yes, and Monster Jam.
Everyone loves a bit of Monster Jam. It's the game that you've all been waiting for. So look forward to that.
So we'll be seeing after the break. Go watch these adverts because there's something you might like to buy.
Justify that, you son of a... Oh, hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Well, I hope they all had a good break. Did you have a good break, Larry?
Well, actually, it was an interesting story what I had there. You got... Well, this is Ninja Gaiden 2, Itagaki's final release ever title for the Xbox. Well, from his
Team Ninja,
from his Ninja.
We salute you, sir.
Yes.
Salute.
Good sailing.
Yeah.
Godspeed.
And basically, I mean, I don't think it's too much of a fitting tribute. I mean, I don't think it's as good as the Xbox game. I much prefer the Xbox game.
I actually prefer this, to be honest. It's actually, I would say, this is more forgiving.
Oh, by the way, you just get to jump around.
Yeah. By the way, if you're wondering why we're playing this game so badly, it's because we're not allowed to show lots of the claret on screen.
No ketchup, no sauce. So basically, we're playing a sort of a Mario Sonic Hedgehog style, where we just jump on people's heads. Unfortunately, you're not going to get far.
You're not going to get far. That's exactly how far you're going to get in the game.
Yeah.
About you're going to get this carpal tunnel syndrome from pressing the button rapidly.
Yeah,
so please don't consider us being bad games players. It's just we're very...
We have to be careful.
We have to.
But some of the things you do get to do is like chop up aliens.
We do have to get these giant golem aliens here and go.
And basically, you can use your sword to do various attacks. There are a plethora of sort of attacks that are available. There's absolutely loads. I mean, there's so many combinations. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, if you upgrade your sword and do more combinations with it.
Plus, there's loads of different finishing moves you can do with all the different weapons, because it's not just the sword. You get various weapons throughout the game, which...
Yeah, like a big, like nunchucks, big old...
the sort of staffy thing.
Yeah, staffy thing, that thing on the chain and that, and the...
Yeah, all those sort of, whatever they're called.
Like we were saying earlier, they've actually changed the game quite a bit. They've got rid of most of the platforming bits, which is a shame, because I used to like it. It's more focused on the actual battling.
But they did get rid of the respawning characters, which
they got rid of the respawn. That was one of the worst things of the game. That made it unfair. I mean, if you respawn enemies, they respawn health boxes as well, but they didn't.
They have brought back epic boss battles, though, haven't they?
Yeah, good old boss battles, like a giant man-faced silver fish.
Yeah, it just reminds me of Seaman from the Dreamcast game, really. Does he not you?
It does.
It just looks like you want to say something to him in his ear or something.
Either that or somebody's managed to get a computer file from the Abyss or something there.
Something like that. But basically, you have to look for the certain weak points. But one of the things, this game isn't very fair. It doesn't give you any hints like what the weakness could be, does it? It doesn't say, oh, look for a little special scroll nearby. That'll help you out with
it's like Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, I know. Or you don't get no hints. So you just got to. It's just all trial and error. And the game is considerably difficult. It's not an easy game, even on easy.
It's not an easy game, but it's like I said, it's more fair this time around.
I don't know. I think sometimes it's not so forgiving. And one of the biggest gripes I have with this is just the linear pathways. It's so linear.
It is.
You just go along this way and that's it, and then fight some enemies, and you carry on going on.
If you fight somehow you open expansive, you don't get Grand Theft Auto 4.
Well, it's not got ninjas in that, though, is it?
Well, you could possibly
pretend
to be a ninja
with guns.
Yeah, it could be an Eastern European, might be a ninja.
But I mean, so, like we were saying, some of the boss battles are quite good. I mean, when you get to them, you will die a lot in this game. You will die an awful lot in this game. It's just one of those things.
That's
quite
the way it goes back to old school gaming, really. I mean, the only way in the old days, the only way you learn how to defeat a boss, you have to die a lot, and that's
no internet to look up and find out or anything, is it?
No.
Anyway, shall I give my score?
I think you should go on then.
Well, I'm going to give this game a grand total of 3 out of 5. I mean, it's not bad. I preferred the Xbox one. I really did. I thought that was a lot better, despite it being a bit harder.
I'm going to give this a 4 because, like I said, I really enjoyed the game. I preferred it to the original, and also you don't get any of these games on the Xbox 360. It's like the only one available.
It's a nice tribute to the director as well.
Yes, and here's a nice swan song for him there. Godspeed, Itagati.